Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It would be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this. Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Oh, shit. Fucking machine could kill everyone in the room.
Hey, you take a look at these samples yet?
Lab report says they cut it with something.
Maybe they're trying out a new form of red ice.
You really need the forensics.
Hey, nerd and nerdette, what's up? Here we go.
Excuse me.
Hiya.
Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Yeah, sounds like Anderson's been drinking. Alright, let's take a seat. Yeah, what's this guy's name? David Cage. He makes some pretty good games. I don't know if have you ever played Heavy Rain? So you just don't care for the flowchart. Have you played Heavy Rain or Indigo Prophecy? I think he did those games as well. Yeah, Heavy Rain's pretty good. Like they're all of his games are like in this style, you know, like interactive storytelling. Yeah, stand up. Learn about Lieutenant Anderson, examine his desk. Alright, let's listen. Is that a cassette player? No, it's like an iPod. But he's old school. He's got a cassette player in this this time period. Knights of the Black Death. Analyze. What do we got? 8 clues. Let's see here. What's this? Matches. Of course, he's a smoker. What do we got here? He said old school. Yeah, well, I mean, it's like 80s and 90s style. I mean, that is considered old school now. You know, anything from the anything from the 90s is considered old, especially from the 80s. That's really old school. How is my driving? We don't bleed the same color. What is this? It's got a baseball cap. Yeah. You're considered old now. All these kids that are born like in the year 2000, they're like the I guess the modern generation. They're like what, 18 going on 19 now. So yeah, if you're born in the 90s, you are old. Oh, what a surprise. He likes donuts. I wasn't sure. It's like it's nerd and nerdette, so I wasn't sure if this is a guy or a girl I'm speaking to. But yeah, you're right. You're not supposed to call a lady old. Japanese maple. But don't feel so bad. I'm probably around the same time frame as you, so. He's a girl. I run a channel with my coworker. Oh, nice. Nerd or nerdette, huh? Alright, scanned that already. What's in the cup? Cold coffee, traces of caffeine. Or what am I missing here? Yeah, but the Heavy Rain came with this. Did you buy the digital the deluxe copy? Because I know you get a copy of like a digital download for Heavy Rain. So if you haven't played it, you might want to check Heavy Rain out. Lieutenant Anderson was a decorated officer. Here he comes.
Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank, in my office.
Oh, you just got the regular copy? Yeah, that's why I got the digital deluxe, because it was like what, $10 extra, and you get Heavy Rain as a nice little bonus and some artwork and stuff. So yeah.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore.
Facial
It's
animations
now a criminal
are really good.
investigation. We've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold in the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. So I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ. Why are
This
you
is
doing
killing
to
me.
You know how much I hate these fucking things.
These guys
Why are you
arguing
doing
is
this to
making
me?
me crack up.
I've had just about enough of your bitch. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I don't know why this is so funny to me. Just seeing these two old guys arguing, it's cracking me up. I'm about to have a heart attack. Blood pressure is rising. Anderson?
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office.
Jesus Christ.
Have a nice day.
Everybody's like ballistic in this game. They really make the humans in this game pricks. Everybody's like on edge. Treat the androids like complete shit. Damn. I know they're just like pretty much walking toasters, but come on, man. You gotta be such a prick about it. Lou Connor. Yeah, you know when he grew up. Yeah, the first first Resident Evils were, the graphics on the first Resident Evils were like mind blowing when they first came out. It's like, wow, look at these graphics. Look at them now, and they're like crap. You walking toaster. That's pretty much what they are. It's like, that's why I could never really like have an emotional connection with any of the Transformers in the movies, because like when I would see Optimus Prime get killed, I'm like, it's like a toaster just died. But with at least with the androids, they look human, so I can kind of like connect with them a little more. But they're still walking toasters. Sorry. Let's see. New Connor. I guess
I understand the destruction of my predecessor may have been unpleasant for you, Lieutenant.
I've seen this guy before.
To make sure it doesn't happen again.
No, he's like a real actor. I've seen this actor before. What movie has this guy been in? Alright. What's going on here? Did it freeze? Oh, wait a minute. Partner, positive. What should I pick? Partner? Let's go partners.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Positive.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
He's like a little kid. Come on.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
I gotta partner up with an android. I'm gonna sit here and act like a little baby and cry about it. Come on, dude, get over it. That's probably one of the best partners you could have. You got yourself an android with you. The amount of information this thing has at its disposal, I mean, it's pretty much like having a walking, like, computer, a walking, talking computer with you. Can analyze everything. Exactly, yeah. No need to go back to the lab. He can analyze data at the crime scene, you know. No emotions to cloud his judgment. It's just... Hey, I wouldn't mind having an android. It's a sidekick.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Sumo. That's funny. Basketball?
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the tech does kind of remind me of Arkham Knight. Yeah, you're right. The analyzing the crime scenes and everything and replaying the footage. Yep, just like Arkham Knight. I'm waiting for Batman to show up in this. What are these androids doing killing up humans? We gotta stop them. Alfred, get the Batmobile ready.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
Anti-androids. Yeah, I think he is a little anti.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Okay.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
Hours?
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
.243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. We could follow up on one of these cases, see if we could figure out what happened. That might be a good way to start the investigation. What do you think? I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them. And...
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. But things are gonna get nasty.
Where are you going?
Lunch. Bullshit makes me hungry.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer...
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please stay here and stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in the designated area.
This place will make me free. Find Jericho.
Hey, mister. You spare some change?
you know where Jericho is?
Android parking service. Spaces are available.
Parkour. What am I missing? I don't get it. Can you jump this? I think I can think of. Where am I supposed to go? I don't know. This isn't helping anymore. Can I go back down? How do I get down? Can I climb down? I don't get it. Where am I supposed to go? I don't know. What the hell? There's nothing here. Stop looking at that damn photo. Where is it? There's nothing to scan. What am I missing?